Tonight, failed portion of Ohanbeli Bridge claimed 2 lives. President Muhammadu Buhari visits Portugal on state visit. Federal High Court dismisses bail application by leader of proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. Plus, updates from the world of entertainment and sports. This is the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA ILORIN News Tonight. Good evening and welcome. I am Kehinde Omolosho. The failed portion of the Ohan Bridge claimed 2 lives apart from its untold impact on commercial activities. Road users are appealing to the federal government to expedite action on the rehabilitation of the bridge, for which a contract had been awarded since 2017. The report. Ohan Bridge in Asa local government area of Kwara State serves as a link between Kwara and Oyo states. The area is central to huge economic activities for startups and established businesses with a potential of boosting internally generated revenue for the state. However, the failed portion of the bridge has continued to worsen, now a death trap and an obstacle to farming activities and trading. The Ohanbeli Bridge near Alapa is significant on many fronts. It is a bridge linking traders involved in businesses worth several millions of naira between Oyo and Kwara states. However, since its collapse, traders and commuters pass through grueling challenges in the efforts to make a living at all cost. Getting to the site of the bridge this morning, I saw a heavy-duty truck had an accident while trying to maneuver through the bridge. 2 lives were lost in the accident. Road users now go through this alternative route to get to their destinations. Waid Alaya, a transporter, has been plying the road for 15 years.
From Kayama, from Baritin area also, they pass through this way. But since the collapse, there's problem for us. Every year, every time, every month, they will complain about this bridge. But there's no any help about it.
This bridge that is affected now is affecting one of our economic in our side. Because our farmer used to come and buy chemical to go and spray their farm. There's no road for them to cross along into the Ilorin. And Ilorin people again, they used to go to Kayama market to go and buy food. But now everything has collapsed because of this bridge. The appeal of road users is for the federal government to resume work on the construction of the new bridge awarded in 2017 to boost economic activities in the area. The Ilorin Zonal Command of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has secured the conviction of one Pelumi Oluwatimileyin Sunday, an air conditioner installer, over offences bordering on cybercrime. Pelumi was sentenced alongside 3 others over similar offence. They are Uloko George Ojungiwa, a student of Federal University, Lokoja, God's Power Fatodun Sesan from Ilawe Ekiti State, and one Blessing Tope Abejide. The quartet of Pelumi, Uloko, God's Power and Blessing were prosecuted on separate charges before Justice Mohammed Sani of the Federal High Court sitting in Ilorin. They all pleaded guilty to their respective charges. The prosecuting counsel urged the court to convict the defendants in line with the guilty plea entered by them, their confessional statements and all exhibits tendered. A federal high court sitting in Abuja has dismissed the application for bail by the detained leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, describing the application as a gross abuse of court process. The IPOB leader had sought the court's permission to vacate the earlier order revoking his bail. Justice Bintan Yako, in the ruling on Tuesday, maintained that Kanu had not provided sufficient reasons to warrant the court to set aside its earlier order. She accordingly dismissed the application for being an attempt to continue to litigate on issues already determined by the court. The judge, however, advised the application to approach the Court of Appeal on the issue of bail should he feel aggrieved by the decision of the court. President Muhammadu Buhari on Tuesday departed Abuja on a state visit to Portugal on the invitation of President Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa. According to a statement signed by his Senior Special Assistant on Media and Publicity, Garba Shehu, The president will be conferred with the country's national honor and decorated with the Great Collar of the Order of Prince Henry. The two presidents are expected to chair an enlarged bilateral meeting and witness the signing of some agreements bordering on issues of mutual concern. President Buhari, the statement says, will also visit the Portuguese Parliament, address the Forum of Nigerian and Portuguese businessmen, hold separate meetings with selected Portuguese chief executive officers and prospective investors in the course of the visit. President Buhari, who will also participate in the United Nations Ocean Conference in Lisbon, is billed to return to Abuja on Saturday, July 2nd. You're watching News Tonight on the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA ILORIN. We'll take a break to be back with more reports. Stay tuned.
Does your toothpaste give you complete fresh protection? New Close-Up Toothpaste Complete Fresh Protection takes care of your 5 important oral care needs. It gives you strong teeth, prevents tooth holes, cleans deeply, fights bacteria, and gives you fresh breath. Complete fresh protection from Close-Up.
Welcome back. The agricultural sector of the Nigerian economy will receive a boost with a turning out of 40 participants who are currently undergoing training on facilitation of agripreneurship development for women in agriculture. The training, which is organized by Agricultural Rural Management Training Institute, AMTI, is aimed at developing women's interest in agribusiness and boost food security in the country. Hamad Fulani reports.
In line with its core mandate of training young Nigerians who are unemployed but have interest in agripreneurship, AMTI is training another set of youths to become farmers, the second in the last 1 month. The participants at the end of the 5-day intensive training would have been exposed to the nitty-gritty of agribusiness and be able to establish their own farms for food sufficiency.
You can farm now with that land, and you can key in any aspect of value chain for you to be able to develop yourself. You may not carry oil, but you can smoke fish. It's still part of agriculture.
So we are trying to look at a scenario where we are going to change the attitude of women so that they'll be able to see agriculture as a business rather than a way of living. And at the end of the day, I believe the women will be able to select an enterprise which they are going to lay their hands on.
When women are empowered, the family is empowered. So we want our women to be fully engaged. Whether they want to go and practice outside or they want to practice indoor, there will be something for them to do in agriculture.
29-year-old Bidemi Agbozo Adu, a master student of University of Ibadan, became a farmer in 2020 due to the outbreak of coronavirus that necessitated nationwide lockdown. The timing of this training is apt for her now that ASU is on strike.
We're a very populated country with a lot of natural resources, and we need to tap into these resources to make a change in the community.
I'm really interested in the ongoing workshop to improve myself and the country as a whole, to see how I can participate in the agricultural development of Nigeria.
I want to know more about the agribusiness, like the aspect I lack, so I want to pick interest in more aspects.
The participants will also have an opportunity to visit some farms in Ilorin for practical aspects. Ahmad Fulani, NTA News.
And moving on to entertainment news. Nollywood actress Chacha Eke has announced that her marriage to her husband, Austin Fani, is over. Rachel Olaitan has details of these and more from the world of entertainment.
Music star Chacha Eke, taking to her Instagram page today, declared her marriage to Austin Fani over, as it has not been working. The actress, in a long caption, stated her reasons for leaving her perceived paradise and publicly apologized for living a deceitful life all this while. In another development, music star Thames, after the 2022 BET Awards, tweeted her gratitude to female Afrobeat stars who paved the way for her. She appreciated the likes of Asha Omowumi, Tiwa Savage, Yemi Alade, Niniola, Simi, and other female stars who inspired her and made it possible for her to succeed in the music industry locally and internationally. Also, Ayo Shunaya's long-awaited documentary titled Afrobeat, The Backstory, that captures the history rise of Afrobeat, will premiere on Wednesday, 29th June 2022. The documentary features exclusive interviews and footages that captures from events and moments, both local and international, that tells the story of Afrobeats. Rachel Olaito, NTA News.
And now sports. After 3 days during which athletes turned in remarkable performance, hope is high that Team Nigeria will be dominant in the upcoming competitions. Minister of Youth and Sports Development, Sunday Dare, echoed this at the closing ceremony of Commonwealth and World Athletics Trials in Benin, Edo State. Kautal Raji tells us more.
The trials had some of Nigeria's best foreign-based athletes competing with home-based athletes in the sprint, hurdles, quarter miles and track and field events. Africa Athletic Champions Agripreneurship won the women's long jump with a 6.89 meters performance, while Alaba Akintola won the 200 meters in 20.51 seconds.
Seeing a consistency in the trajectory of the performance of these athletes, and they have just come here in the last 2-3 days to confirm that, but also to break certain records. When you do national trials ahead of big games like the Commonwealth Games in Oregon, you expect to see things like this.
The Nigeria Women's Football League Congress have resolved that the 2022-2023 NWFL Premiership League season will kick off September 14, 2022 across the country. The Congress agreed that the official registration for the NWFL Premiership League season will start July 4, 2022 and close August 5, 2022 as no late registration will be entertained. Super Eagles striker Odion Ihalo has won Ali Hilal's 18th league title as the highest goal scorer. Kautal Raji, NTA News.
And for an outlook of tomorrow's weather, let's see this graphic presentation of the weather forecast. Weather forecast concludes our package on News Tonight. Good evening.